Hey everybody, Jason here with the Landlord Launch, and today I want to talk about move-in specials. Okay, let's just jump right into this. So the purpose of a move-in special really is to rent the home faster, to get it off of the market, get somebody in there and get it leased up. I mean, it's an incentive. It's something that catches somebody's attention. It has the goal of getting somebody in your home quicker. So one of the things I would say when you're considering whether or not to do a move-in special, the first thing you should probably look at is to do a quick market survey and make sure that your actual rents are in line. Because if your rents are, let's just say, $300 to $400 above all your other comp properties that are out there available at the time, move-in special isn't going to go very far for you. If they are in line and it just happens to be heavy competition, that may be a good time to go on and consider a move-in special. Another good time to consider a move-in special would be is when the home has a history of sitting vacant for long periods of time, like maybe it's a tough market to rent in. Another good example would be is if the home goes vacant kind of in the off season, for lack of a better word. So if it's November or December or January, some of those tougher months to lease in, and you are trying to get a certain rent rate, which would normally go for if it was, in a busier season, move-in special may help attract attention to your home over other homes that you're competing against. Okay, so just some quick examples of the different types of rent specials or move-in specials you can do is one, rent. You can, I don't like doing cash, but I'll definitely do like a rent credit, like half off or first month free rent, something along those lines. One of the things I like to do is I like to provide options because a lot of times one size doesn't fit all, and you'll kind of see here when we talk about the kind of a la carte that method that I utilize. But with the rent special, the rent concession, money off the rent, the way that I do that is, let's just say that I'm going to give $1,200 away. Let's just say it's 1 month's rent, and what I'll say is, okay, I'm going to give you either your first month's free of $1,200, or if you would like, I will split that $1,200 up over the course of a year and we'll reduce your rent by $100 a month. Now again, on my books, I'm going to account for that the right way. That way it doesn't hurt my financials. But what this does is it gives them an option, because some people want that all up front. Other people, they're trying to stay within a budget on their rent, and if even though it's perception, it's just like a car, I mean, car salesmen, a lot of times they try to sell you on the payment, not the actual price of the car. A similar kind of concept in that if you can get this under their budget, they're going to feel a lot more comfortable about living in the home. So that's one way you can do that. Other things you can do is like gifts, or just like well, for one example is small electronics, little appliances, blenders, Alexas, maybe a Nest. I like the type of things that you can install on the home, and just got to be careful though, because I mean, if you give it as a move-in gift, they could also take that as well. Televisions, I've seen televisions. Apartments like to use televisions. Those are getting so cheap that they're usually pretty good move-ins, and there's a lot of people out there that, for whatever reasons, televisions, do the trick for them. You can also do gift cards. You can do, anything that holds value to somebody. So the key is, in terms of what to offer, is really trying to figure out what will capture somebody's attention. So this is where that kind of a la carte method comes in. Is what I like to do is offer a couple different options. And maybe it's 3 options, maybe it's 5 options, maybe it's 20 options. I don't know. If you want to give them a whole menu, I guess that's up to you. But, hey, if you move in by such and such date, you can either have half months off rent, a new 48-inch TV, or we will give you a brand new Alexa or Nest for your home, whatever the case may be. And then it is more likely to hold value to them, because then they're going to be, okay, which one is more important to me? And you're more likely to catch something that is important to them. The last thing I will say on the move-in specials, make sure not to spend more money than the vacancy loss would have cost you anyway. And let me get extreme here just to prove the point. But let's just say that the home has a history of being vacant for a month. a month, 30 days. You can never get this thing rented in another 30 days, and this time you want to speed that up. Okay, so if we're going to use our $1,200 a month rent example, you don't want to have a $3,000 move-in gift to avoid a $1,200 vacancy loss. You see what I mean? So again, just make sure that that it all balances out, that you're not overspending, that the cost benefit analysis, for lack of better words, on that. So okay, that's what I have for the move-in specials. I hope this has been helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below. Thank you once again for watching, and this is Jason with the Landlord Launch.